Alright, now we're really in our first verse, even though we already were before, but now we're kind of pretty much done with the cutscenes now, I believe. We might have like one or two more towards the end of this level, but let's see if we can get a pure platinum on this first verse. It's gonna be pretty hard, but you really have to, like, if you're new to the Bayonetta series and you, especially if you're new to like action games, I would definitely start on an easier mode for this game just so you can learn enemies' attacks, because this game doesn't really go easy on you. The only way you're gonna get good at this game is if you really like pay attention to what's going on, like, all the time. You should be able to tell when an enemy is going to attack. You just have to really read their movements, and yeah, I mean, the game just kind of comes naturally once you start really getting into it, or once you start to get into it. That guy got absolutely destroyed. And Jean is also from the first game. It's someone who started out as an enemy, if I remember correctly, but then she eventually becomes Bayonetta's friend, essentially. I can't remember, I think she's also an Umbrim Witch, if I remember correctly. They're both Umbrim Witches. And what I'm doing right now is if I fill up the magic gauge under my health, a whole row of those magic spheres, that's going to put me into Infinite Climax mode, which basically strengthens all the attacks of the weapon you're currently using. Ah, oh, man, we got hit. So say goodbye to a pure platinum for that. Basically, when you're graded on certain chapters, you're graded on your time, so how fast you do things, how much damage you took. So the only way to get a platinum on that certain grade is if you don't get hit at all. If you get hit even once, it's already dropped down to a gold. And you're also graded on your combo, which, as you can see on the right side of the screen, oh geez, that's my combo points going up. Good way to always keep your combo going if you're too far away to hit someone is just keep shooting your pistols. No matter what gun you're using, if you tap the Y button, you can shoot your pistols at the enemies. And that attack right there from the giant flying enemy right there, you do have to dodge that. If he comes swiping at you, if you don't dodge it, it will hit you. And oh man, we didn't even get a platinum on combo, unfortunately. Anyways, here's our next enemy, Belief. I believe I can beat this enemy. But yeah, as you can see, it's just complete craziness right now. Oh my god. Riding on a frickin' train, I think, and this guy's just latched onto it with his arm. The action scenes in this game are just absolutely ridiculous. Like, some of the scenarios they come up with. Also, when you dodge an attack at basically the last moment towards like right before the attack hits you, you go into witch time, which I've already done very many times. That's one of the main game mechanics of this game. And it just slows down time so you can hit enemies and rack up your combos, and it's obviously very useful. He's not dead yet, though. The caviar can wait. The caviar can wait! Let's see if we can not get hit by this guy. Basically, when I'm in Infinite Climax, it puts the enemy into a complete daze. They can't do anything to me, except maybe certain enemies. I could be wrong, but pretty much every enemy, if you're in Infinite Climax, it will disrupt them completely and stun them, and they cannot do anything while you're dishing your attacks out on them. I think really the only exception is the bow and arrow, which I think is called the Kafka in this game, but yeah, I think except for like the last shot of that weapon, it pretty much does not stun the enemy. Or at least like these big boss enemies. I think it still stuns the smaller ones. Anyways, we didn't get hit by him right there, so that was pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, that guy is just a treat for my dog. Oh, pure platinum. Awesome. No, doggy, what are you doing? Get back in the kennel. Okay, that's not a dog. That's like a dragon. No! Cereza! And if you have no idea what they're talking about, Cereza is Bayonetta's real name. The insanity never ends. Now we're flying through the air, battling a giant dog dragon. Do have to be careful though, because this guy... one of the reasons why the gameplay in this game is so good is even if you're in the middle of any attack at all, you can hop right out of the attack and just dodge straight in the middle of it, so... You know, try not to get too aggressive. And sometimes even I'll start just kind of mashing the dodge button if I'm not sure I can time it right, but that's never really a good idea. You're most likely just going to screw yourself up. You do have to have patience and really time your attacks right. See, even right now, this isn't really stunning him. The last hit will. So yeah, even if you're in Infinite Climax, it won't always stun the enemies you're facing, mostly only really applying to the boss enemies. But yeah, as you saw right there, I used the pistols to keep my combo going. Woo! Didn't think I'd dodge that one, honestly. Got a nice little action command to do there, so we can do some more damage to him. Well, that was kind of a waste of it. Oh, got hit. Almost got hit again. Man, it probably would have been a pure platinum too, but fortunately it got messed up. Dodged that one attack a little too early. Oh, I never see that one coming. Alright, we're probably going to get a silver for damage taken. Not a big deal. And right there on that, the action command I just did with the joysticks, if you rotate both of the joysticks, it actually fulfills the command faster. So if you're rotating just one, it'll go a bit slower, but yeah, just keep that in mind. Well, at least we still got a platinum. It should actually give us a platinum on the level as a whole, too.
Witches get dragged to hell. It is what it is. Jean's gonna wander Inferno suffering for eternity. Them's the breaks.
I didn't ask you to tell me what I already know, Rodin. Especially if you're going to be flip about it.
You know better than that. You're not the kind to let that sort of summon go out of control, Bayonetta. Something's up. The balance of powers that keep things in check don't feel right, does it?
You know, she's pretty hot for a dead chick. Wasn't a big fan of her shit when she was in the realm of the living. But looking at her now... Nah, still not a fan.
She's not dead, Enzo.
She's right, Enzo. You're only really dead after your soul's been completely absorbed into another realm of the Trinity.
Just so you guys know, I call him Gonzo. I don't know why, but I forgot his name was Enzo, and during the whole last recording I did, I kept calling Enzo Gonzo, so...
The real gates of hell.
Anyways, we're getting more story here. Basically, the premise of the story is Jean's soul, or yeah, her soul, I guess you could say, was dragged down into hell, and now, being Bayonetta's best friend, if you want to call it that, she wants to go save her. It is quite a bit different, because in the first Bayonetta game, you don't battle demons, or I think they're called infernals in this game, but basically it's demons, so you don't battle them at all in the first game. That was all battling angels and whatnot, so it's pretty awesome.
But you know what today is? My kids got cookies baked for me at home. They're waiting for me. And I still gotta play Santa tonight.
Let the real Santa take care of the presents. Now let's go.
Hey, I said I believe, but Ed and Edna, you can't put one over on those cute little fuckers, let me tell you. Hey, let go of me. Why do I always get wrapped up in that shit?
This motherfucker.
Anyways, that's where we're headed. Mount Fimbulventer, which you will hear plenty about throughout the rest of this game. from the characters. But yeah, we did get a platinum. Woo! Yay. Oh no, that is an upgrade. Okay, I should have been more excited. I thought I already had a platinum on this level. Alright, well, I will overwrite that. It would be awesome if we could get a platinum on every level for this playthrough. It would be actually cool to get at least one pure platinum, but I don't see that happening. Because this mode is so hard. I think I only have one pure platinum at all. Because I never really went for them. But yeah, I do have a pure platinum on chapter 2, so that's pretty cool. Of second climax. But I do have a platinum on every chapter of the other climaxes. So it would be cool to do that on Infinite Climax. We'll see if that happens. Anyways, let's switch our costume for now. We'll just switch over to one of the Nintendo costumes. Yeah, let's do Samus. We'll use let's see here. We'll use the Rakshasas and Alruna for one, and then the Salamandras and... Actually, you know what? Let's just stick with this one for pretty much the whole level, and we'll have the Kafka and Undyne for like a backup set, just in case we need to get some more distance on these guys. But yeah, let's just go straight into chapter 1. This costume is pretty cool because you can actually go in the morph ball instead of turning Jaguar. And when you shoot your pistol, it's actually the arm cannon. So pretty much all the Nintendo costumes have their own respective little, bonuses, callbacks to the games that they come from, obviously. So
The joint's supposed to be the link between Inferno.
anyways, I'll be quiet.
They say there is an entrance to Inferno, the gates of hell, somewhere on this mountain. No one knows where, though. Hell, no one even knows if it's true or not. The only reason this overgrown rock is worshipped like some god in the first place is that no one's ever been able to get close.
Something cut out, but I think it's should be coming back now.
I'll wait for you and know it's
Yeah, it's back now. That was very strange.
whatever it is you gotta do and get back there, alright? And the hotel's going on your account.
That has not happened at all since
Keep myself busy while
I updated all the drivers for my graphics card and my graphics card, my capture card. So not really sure where that happened, but not a huge deal. All you really missed was Enzo talking about the map, or Fimbulventer, rather.
I can't believe you, Enzo. I didn't know the in-flight service was exclusive to fat Italians.
Then the plane ain't free, you know. That reminds me, you owe Alex the kid